Hello, this is Vance, and this is Sunday, January 22nd, 2017. These are the CL trades for today using the slow hand method for price action. Last week, I did a sheet. I just did the sheet of what I fill out as far as my trades are concerned, and turned out to be pretty popular. People kind of interested. I had like more hits on that. 138 views, which isn't a tremendous amount, but more views on that than anything else. So I figured I'd try it again. See how many views I get this time around. So it's the same layout as last week. Last week I had, in this case, let me just kind of explain some of these things. This was the week ending January the 20th, but I only traded 4 days. And I only traded 4 days because, well, last Monday was Martin Luther King Day, and so that was a holiday. And on Friday morning, I only took one trade on Friday, and it was like late because I had somebody who was over, like a house guest on Friday, and that was the thing. And on top of that, Thursday was when we had the DOE report at 11 o'clock. So typically when you have the DOE report later in the week, it has a tendency to kind of scramble things up a little bit more, because not only is it a short week, but when the DOE report comes out on Thursday, instead of being out at 10:30, it's 11 o'clock, and so it starts getting later as far as price action. I mean, relative price action is concerned, and so there's not so you got a half hour less. So sometimes there's not as many trade present themselves. And as I recall, on Thursday, it was a pretty back and forth market. It wasn't really there wasn't really any trend going into the trading, going into the DOE report, and once that finished, it was kind of finished for the day. So really, the only 2 days for trading was Tuesday and Wednesday, and so there wasn't a lot of trades to be had. But let me get to the trades themselves. So as a result, I only had 14 trades, total trades, and for the week, the winning trades were 8. I had one losing trade, and in fact, that losing trade really, the reason that I was a losing trade, and I never really talked about this, is that I was in a trade, and the losing trade was I added on a contract, and it came back, took me out of break even. So even though it was listed as a losing trade, it was minus, I think it was minus 12 ticks, but I added this one in, so that was it. And the BE scratch trades were 5. So I mean, I had trades like one or zero, most of them were 0 percentage, and as I mentioned to you last week, the problem with NinjaTrader is that it considers scratch trades that are 0 because of the commission cost is considered a losing trade. So as a result, when you add together the actual losing trade and the BE trades, they are losing trades, and it should be a losing trade considering that it was a trade that didn't fulfill your expectations, didn't go where I anticipated it to go. And so you have to consider that a losing trade. But like that whole idea about losing, winning is kind of it's kind of an odd way to look at it from my perspective, because in trading is losing trades and break even trades and losing trades, or losing trades in general, are a natural byproduct of trading because you can't predict the future. So anyways, I won't get into that at this point in time. Let's just talk about the trades. Average win was 0.057, was 0.507. Average loss was 0.043. So you can see that the average loss for these trades is 0.043. Multiply that out, you can see what the total loss was. For all trades, win-loss percentage is 57%, which means that you take all the trades together, these 14 trades, and you divide it by 6, or you take 6 and you divide it by 14, you come up with 57%. Subtract the BE trades, trading at an efficiency of 88%. And of course, that's a little bit higher. I said last week is about 72 to 73. Maximum adverse excursion was 0.198 for all these trades, for everything as far for all the trades are concerned, and the maximum favorable excursion was 0.678. So you look at the average win of 0.507. It's a pretty good percentage of that. The maximum adverse excursion of 0.198 takes into consideration if you're trading 3 lots or whatever the lots are per trade multiplied by it. So the way I calculate this, I mentioned it last week. Take all the trades were individual contracts, the amount that were back and so forth, and then divide it out, multiply it by the number of lots that you're trading to get the maximum adverse excursion and maximum favorable excursion. Anyway, I thought that this would be of some interest. Again, from this last week. I mean, maybe I could add them up, but as I said, I just thought I'd throw this up there because it had so much popularity last week. Anyways, this is Vance. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.